burn it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I had a good time.
So that was a lot of fun. But while I was doing that, we just got so like meta in the moment. It was like, I remember doing, hope this is embarrassing anybody. I remember doing community theater with Derek.
Oh shit.
In like 2004. And I remember posting online. I was like, I didn't even know if we had, I didn't even know at that point. We had no information on like, do we have any viewers? Did we, we would post videos on our website.
Yeah, but that doesn't
but
tell
we
you
didn't.
anything.
Yeah, it wasn't like we had a comment section. I guess maybe at that point we had a forum. Maybe
I don't know.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did because I remember posting that like, hey, me and Derek are going to do a show. We're in like Guys and Dolls or something like that. It was like if anyone wants to see it. I don't think it got one reply, but I was like, well, I put it out there. And this dude went. We met this dude with glasses after the thing.
Holy
I had to point
shit.
out glasses because he had glasses on. I don't know. I don't know how any other way to discern, whatever. But
I didn't know that.
wasn't that the first time we met you, Kevin? Like you went to that
One of the
show.
first
You
times.
had you were at that show.
Oh, Kevin was the dude?
Kevin was the dude.
That's
What
Sparky?
the fuck?
And then he went, except I have a secret. And he went, it's me, Rachel. That's how we met Rachel.
Wow.
No. But
Way back then.
No, and then I think we saw him at Comic-Con, maybe.
We saw him at Comic-Con, and he took a picture with me, and then he made it his Dead Journal background or MySpace
Something like
background or something like
that.
that.
Something like
And
that.
I
Which
was
was
like,
it? MySpace or Dead Journal?
It was, I think it was Live Journal.
Live journal. And I was, and it was funny. That was the first time I ever had a picture with a fan.
So
And it was Kevin.
So yeah, we running with them there, and then at Comic-Con, all these kind of San Diego things. Just ran into him a couple times, and then it was about maybe a year later, and we were filming our video E3 1975
at my dad's house.
and we desperately needed, like, it was like we were doing an old E3, and it was like, well, in the video there's like attendees at this thing, and all of our friends were already in the video. It was like, shit, we need extras. Like, we've never really done that before. Never really like asked for extras. And again, put a thing online, didn't really hear much back. But Kevin came.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin showed up to this thing like, I'll do it. And it was like, okay. It was like, and he was there the whole day. The whole day.
Of filming.
We were doing the whole video. And it was like, dude, this guy's like so nice. Like, this is really cool. And when it ended, Kevin was like, hey, thanks for letting me do that. That was really good. I was like, don't, thank you. Thank you for showing up. And he was like, thank you. This has been like one of the most fun birthdays ever. It was like, it's your birthday?
Oh my God.
What? It was.
I do remember that.
It was. We were all just like, wait, I'm sorry, what?
He puts other people first.
It was his
He really
birthday.
So
did.
selfless.
He did.
And we were just fucking around. Garrett, I hate to do this to you, my friend.
Yeah, we need to have him on.
No.
Oh, okay.
You stay. If it was Kevin's birthday, what day did we film the E3 1975 video?
Fuck.
Do you remember?
I was gonna have him come on and talk to you
No,
guys.
I just want to know if you could tell me.
What day was that?
What day was that?
That would
Back
have
in
been-
2005. I'll give you the year.
That would have been
May
May
23rd.
24th.
Great month.
May 1st.
May 1st. That was close.
Just a
I
couple
knew
days
it. I
off.
just wanted to see if
It's in my calendar. I get a fucking reminder from Siri.
I kept getting people photoshopping the image of you with Kylo Ren when he was in your face, and people were like, "Oh, the new host of Remember Off,"
because we both look so scared.
and they have,
John and I are
him
both so
saying,
scared,
"Name
yeah.
each other's birthdays." That was pretty funny. Anyway,
That was great.
that just is like that right there is like the Kevin in a nutshell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
Selfless.
I'm trying to think of how I had another Kevin story, but I don't know how long we could go
The
with
Kev
this.
segment.
Go all night.
We'll go all night.
Get him on here,
I'm
the
gonna
blush in
I'm gonna
front of
do
you.
another Kevin story.
Do you want to have Kevin on here? Should we move like Garrett leave or should we? He says no. He's embarrassed.
When we were moving in here, here's another summation. We'll get to Rachel. We'll get to Rachel.
Don't you worry.
Okay, we're saving the worst for last. No, when we were moving into this studio, here's another example of that. When we were moving into this studio, we were setting up all kinds of stuff. And I don't remember what was going on, but there was one day that everything broke. It was so frustrating. Like trying to set this up. No, live streaming, that's not working. Our internet, that's dead. You know what I mean? It was just like 80 things. I was like at my wit's end. So I was like, let's just take a break and like get dinner, whatever. And we got Mexican food. At the time, I was not like, I was not like eating carbs. I needed to like not eat the tortilla. So I needed a fork to eat it. And everyone got their food, opened the thing. They didn't give us any forks. And you know what I mean?
Come on.
Isn't it when you had a hard day and someone fucks with your food?
It's the final straw.
It's like there's nothing. It's like nuclear. And I sat there. It was like I was like a fucking like hurt baby. I was just a fucking crying man child. I was just like, Jesus, oh my God. I was so like every form of profanity came out of me. And I asked Kevin. I was like going to ask Kevin, like, did they give him a fork? Did they? And he fucking disappeared. It was like, where? At least there's got to be someone here I can complain about this to, you know? He was out of the fucking, it was like, is he even here? Did he go home? Like, what happened? And I never forgot this. All of a sudden I hear the door opening and closing. And I hear him come up the steps and then I hear, you know, some rustling around. He comes in and he's got a fork. A fucking like silverware nice fork.
Whoa.
And he goes, there you go. I was like, what? And he went to the store and bought like a nice fork.
Wow.
It wasn't even a plastic fork from like a food place. He got it. And before I could even ask the next question, he was like, I already washed it. Like, it's good. It was just like, I hadn't even vocalized my thought on that yet, but he had already knew to do that.
shine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He saw the crisis.
I didn't even
Forming.
say a word about it yet.
Crisis averted.
Puts out fires.
And that is Kevin in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And I'm getting like,
And Rocco.
Oh,
in a
geez.
nutshell,
Oh, geez.
too,
but
to be
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
it sounds fucking sappy.
No,
sounds fucking sappy.
He's happy.
But it's little things like that that show you how big someone's heart is.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
And I was so like taken aback by that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening right
No,
now?
because you love Kevin. We're friends.
Cut this part out. Keep the old
Yeah,
cut
right.
this part.
You're remembering how good that keto
Yeah.
burrito was.
But I
So
will,
I
I will
was
tell
really
you, Kevin
like-
is right here and fine.
Yeah, I never forgot that, man. And
Yeah.
That's Kevin.
Rachel's very lucky. Rachel's very lucky.
She
Now
is.
Rachel
Oh.
was I couldn't believe like she came to game days like I don't know how many years ago it was at this point. 5 or 6?
Let's say
Yeah.
6. Let's just say it.
And it was just like she was just like suddenly part of all of us. Like
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
just suddenly family, you know? It was like
Yeah.
I never seen anything like that. And she lived across the world. It wasn't like she lived in LA and came down here all the time. Like it really was like how they came across each other out, you know, of such a distance, like was really incredible. And it's unbelievable that happened and it happened at the right time. And, yeah, I'd never seen anything like that where she was just like one of us all of a sudden, you know? And, it really was like sitting there last night. I can't say enough. Like her dad spoke at the wedding.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
And
so
he
nice.
thanked Mega64. He was
Yeah.
like for doing. I hadn't even
Both
like
of the
it hadn't
fathers-
even like occurred to me that like that event led to them. You know, it's like
Right.
Yeah.
they met each other. How very lucky for them.
Right.
That blew me away. I
But
didn't
I
think
didn't
about
even
that.
think. I wasn't thinking about it in terms of connection to our event that we did.
Sure. But
And
both
when he's-
fathers, they mentioned
Yeah.
that Mega64 was this catalyst, and it's like, wow.
Yeah,
fuck.
and when he said that, he was like, I want to say thank you. I'm not going to do an impression of her dad, but when he said, I want to thank Mega64 for doing that because they, you know, that's what made all this happen. Whatever he said. That was like I was like okay, like couldn't take that, man. Like that
Yeah.
was like
It was really.
because I've had a lot of people say that to me before too, and other people that somehow have met people that way too. I mean, there was an engagement at Game Days at one point too.
yeah, that's
outside
true.
of that,
And now
but-
I think they just had a baby, actually.
Oh well, there you go.
Damn.
Yeah.
But for her dad to say that was like too much for me, man. Like that meant like so much to me, and I did not expect this to happen. I'm really sorry, but
That's okay. That's
yeah.
crazy. I thought of more Kobe Bryant jokes.
oh god,
Oh.
I never thought I'd be happy to hear that. But
Johnny, close up on me. I'm not gonna do it.